Yeah. You see that? Yeah, that just kite him around that. Just play merry-go-round. That's honestly probably the easiest way.
Okie dokie. Run away! Run away like a scared little... scaredy cat, I guess.
Bear in mind how you're doing this makes it easy. You wanna know how I did it when I was playing?
You meleeed him.
Yeah, I punched him to death. This was before I had any of the perks to... This before I got a Fist of Steel, mind you.
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever that perk is. It was like a 20-minute encounter with him. It was not fun.
Yeah, I figured, doing this pure magic would be pretty well, relatively simple. Relatively simple. Foresight has enabled me to not...
Completely suck?
Yeah.
Only marginally suck.
Yeah. Let's see, I should... Highborn? And just...
Highborn is always good.
Oh.
Ooh. Don't worry, he's not trying to kill you, he's just trying to help you raise your restoration.
Yeah, that's one way to look at it. Okay. And back to healing for a moment. Then fire again. And should be dead shortly.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so here's a Dragonstone. Honed Ancient Nord Sword of Cold.
Take it, you can disenchant it.
Yeah.
May as well take the shield too, if only to sell it.
Good point. I should be on my way back to Riverwood anyway, right?
Mm-hmm. To give the guy the golden claw.
Mm-hmm. Among other things.
Wait, what are you doing?
Backtracking for more things to take back.
Alright.
I mean, it's a thing I should do, right?
Mm-hmm. There's nothing more embarrassing than trying to maximize your load only to then become over encumbered from taking flower petals.
That's a good point. I'll leave myself a little bit of room. Come on, platform.
Well, it's not like you're going to do it easily because it's like 0.1 is the weight.
Yeah.
But still, that was a thing that I did frequently. It is most unfortunate.
See, burned out Highborn. Got some quests done. Let's see. Is there anything else of note in this area? Aside from an exit that I recall but cannot find right now.
It should be that direction.
Yeah, up
Or up
here.
the steps, yeah, up the steps.
Anything hiding out here? No, does not look like it. I've probably missed out on picking up some of my arrows from earlier, but
Oh well.
yeah, oh well. Huzzah! Secret passageway revealed.
If I remember correctly, there should be some flower petals on like a thingamajig. Or I might be misremembering. I might be remembering something else.
And I believe this is a one-way exit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, that should do it.
Yes, there we go. Those are good flowers, good ingredients.
And skull.
Yeah, skull doesn't really do much for you.
Yeah. Hey! Hey! There's a torch.
Hmm.
There's a torch. I wonder if the other one just burned out. Or,
I don't think that's a thing.
huh. Well, now I definitely know that I've got a torch.
Mm-hmm.
So let's save and make sure. And hopefully I remember. And off to Skyrim I go.
Do you mean Whiterun?
Well, returning to the overworld first, you know.
There you go. Because you've never really left Skyrim.
Yeah. I remember this slightly. I don't remember if it was just a... Okay, potion of lock picking. That's nice. And now I need to figure out how to get off this cliff face without taking too much damage. And also all the platforming to
You could always cheese it and just slide down.
I could, but I also want to search the area for hidden loots.
Mm.
I don't know if that's a thing, but just obscurely hidden loots.
Kind of like finding that one skeleton that has infinite books of oblivion.
I do not know to what you're referring to.
There's a skeleton. Honestly, I kind of hope that they fixed it
Mm.
in patches, but anyway, on the consoles, there's this skeleton that you can find, and it's by a cave. And the skeleton, when you search it, has a Book of Oblivion or whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm.
And you take it, you get out of the skeleton, you open it back up, and then it has another book. And you just do that over and over and over, and then you get an absurd number of these books, and then you just sell them off.
Hmm.
And it's a easy way to both game for gold, to cheese for gold, and speechcraft. There we go.
Hmm. Well, while I'm out here, I guess I should look around.
Looking is always good.
This is... Oh. I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
And now I just need to wait for it to deplete.
Mm-hmm.
And come back later when there's more, I guess? Or no, it's a rock. How is it gonna replenish?
I don't know how does an entire colony of insects somehow manage to completely replenish its stock of eggs and soldiers in 3 days? Because Morrowind. I'm out of ingredients. Wait 3 days.
So I saw a dock over in this direction. Hey, clay deposit. Let's get some stuff here. And the wait.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Oh, okay, fine. I'll drop stuff, I guess. I wonder if this won't deplete.
Mm-hmm. I think clay is a new thing, specifically to Dragonborn.
Oh, okay. You know what? I'm gonna stop. Because, yeah.
I know the ancient Nord weapons weigh an absurd amount for their worth.
Mm-hmm. Clay.
Dear God.
Let's just drop 27 of these, at least. And call it good. And one more. The difference between being able to run and not being able to run.
Mm-hmm.
Whoosh!
Hmm.
And yeah, there's a dock over here.
Hmm.
Or is it just a bridge that's been... Nope, I'm gonna go ahead and say it's a dock. But I'm going in the wrong direction, so... Well, if I'm already going in the wrong direction, let's explore a bit.
Well, it's good to explore. Gets you more fast travel points.
Yeah. Sao... Bridleshin Pass? Something like that? To Bridleshin Pass. No. I think I'm gonna call that good. And just sort of run off to Whiterun. Running to Whiterun.
It was a fun thing to do. Except for you could always fast travel.
This is true. However, I remember there being something along the way.
You want to know what I hated about Morrowind? Like, I loved that game, but there was one thing that I hated
What was that?
so much. Friggin' Stilt Striders. I hated those things so much.
What are they?
So you know how this has fast travel?
Yeah?
Yeah, that didn't. You had predefined places that you had to go to travel long distances on the map, and each Stilt Strider only went to certain places.
Mmm.
You could also go to the Mages Guilds and teleport between their, I guess, chapters, but yeah.
Cost gold?
Mm. Granted, this was all before fast travel was really a concept for games, is my understanding, but still, dear lord. There was because how long it could take sometimes to get to town when you're overburdened. There's two spells that you.
I'm sorry, I can't really hear you over the sound of burning these wolves.
So because how long it would take sometimes to go from a point A to point B, especially when you're heavily laden with stuff, when you're over encumbered,
Mm-hmm.
you there was two different spells that you very quickly wanted to seek out. One was it would teleport you to the nearest town,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's what's the word I'm looking for? Its counterpart was it would teleport you back to wherever you most recently teleported from, which is this wonderfully useful thing. But the fact that that was necessary was a little annoying.
Yeah. I'd imagine. Why am I not training my restoration?
Also, Oh my god. Morrowind had so many little issues with it that were hilarious. Like the fact that when you could construct spells, you could make your own ones.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things that you could do is like, oh, I'm going to make a new summon spell. All right, I'm going to set its duration to 2 seconds. It is now permanent. Or another one was you could conjure weapons and such,
Mm-hmm.
and they would last for standard, I believe it was 60 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
And but you could also they would also enhance the skill for whatever group they belonged to. So longsword would enhance swords and so on and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a way to swap rapidly between stored weapons, so that you didn't have to open up a menu to equip something.
Mm-hmm.
And doing so, going back and forth between an enchanted weapon, between a conjured weapon and a something else,
Mm-hmm.
and then back again, would stack the bonus.
Oh.
And the uh, all but the most recent stack would become permanent. So whereas the normal skill maximum was 100, you could easily get like several thousand in a skill if you wanted to. I don't
Mm.
remember if it even did anything beyond 100, but it was just absurd.
The fact that you could just was a
Hmm.
thing.
Yeah, especially it was so Skyrim. If you hit the hitbox, you hit.
Mm-hmm.
But Morrowind had it was kind of like D20.
Mm-hmm.
You had a chance to actually injure
Oh.
them. Ooh, all right, that's a thing. All right, he's rather powerful.
Mm-hmm. Okay, nope. I need to do something about this.
What the hell?
I am not sure. Okay, so oak flesh and okay, so that's a hint. Dunmer.
Hmm.
Steel sword.
Do you have a shield better than the hide one? I thought you did.
I do, but I also want to train up my light weapons or my light armor rather than
Well,
anything
con-
else.
considering how efficiently he's killing you,
Good point.
I don't think this is the point to care about what skill is being raised.
Point.